Justice silenced. Today, we remember Advocate Mathew Kyalo Mbobu, a distinguished scholar, governance expert, and legal practitioner. His killing on September 9th shocked Kenya's legal fraternity and raised urgent questions about law, justice, and human rights.
Mathew Kyalo Mbobu's journey began in Kenya's public education system, where he excelled in academics. He pursued law at the University of Nairobi, graduating with a Bachelor of Laws before advancing to earn his Master of Laws. His colleagues often said he wasn't just book smart, he was deeply curious about how law could transform governance and society. He carried this passion into teaching, mentoring generations of law students at the University of Nairobi and the Kenya School of Law.
Mbobu established himself as both a practitioner and a scholar. Through Kyalo and Associates Advocates, he handled high-profile litigation and complex arbitration cases. He became a fellow of several arbitration bodies and contributed widely to legal scholarship. He authored books and articles on dispute resolution, political governance, and corporate accountability. His writings are cited in classrooms, in courtrooms, and by policymakers navigating Kenya's evolving constitutional order. For many in the legal community, Mbobu represented a bridge between academia and practice, between theory and the urgent realities of law in action.
Mbobu's service went beyond his practice. He was appointed chairperson of the political parties disputes tribunal, where he oversaw some of the country's most contentious political disagreements. At a time when party nominations and internal disputes often threatened national stability, the tribunal provided a peaceful legal avenue for resolution. Colleagues credit him with handling these cases with impartiality and firmness. He also advised corporate boards and governance institutions, always emphasizing transparency, accountability, and fairness.
On the evening of Tuesday, September 9, 2025, tragedy struck. Mbobu was driving along the busy Karen Lang'ata stretch near Catholic University and Brookhouse schools. Witnesses say a motorcycle pulled up beside his vehicle. A masked assailant fired through the window at close range. The attacker then sped off, disappearing into Nairobi's traffic. Police later confirmed the killing was a targeted attack. The method, a motorcycle gunman, swift escape, and precise execution, has led many to believe this was no random crime.
The response was immediate. The Law Society of Kenya, in a strongly worded statement, condemned the murder and demanded swift investigations. Senior lawyers, judges, and former students filled social media with tributes, remembering him as a mentor, a defender of justice, and a calm but firm advocate. Human rights groups noted with alarm that Kenya has seen a troubling rise in attacks on professionals, activists, and whistleblowers. To them, Mbobu's killing was not only a personal tragedy, but a threat to the very fabric of justice.
It is important to be clear. Police investigations are ongoing, and no motive has been proven. But in such targeted killings, several possibilities are usually examined. First, professional conflicts. Mbobu worked on high-stakes arbitration and political disputes, the kind that can anger powerful actors. Second, political dimensions. As head of a tribunal handling party disputes, he made decisions that could shift political fortunes. Third, personal or criminal reprisals. Could there have been disputes beyond the courtroom? Finally, the possibility of organized assassination. The use of a motorcycle hit is a chillingly familiar tactic in Kenya, often linked to professional killers.
The killing of a lawyer is more than just a personal attack. It is an assault on justice itself. Lawyers represent unpopular clients, challenge powerful figures, and defend constitutional rights. When they are threatened or silenced, the message is clear: justice can be intimidated. For the rule of law to stand, advocates must feel safe. The state has a constitutional duty to protect them, not just through police investigations, but through stronger systems of witness protection, intelligence response, and legal accountability.
When such killings go unresolved, society pays a heavy price. Citizens lose faith in institutions. Fear spreads through the legal community, and those with power to silence critics may feel emboldened. If impunity prevails, the scales of justice tip away from ordinary citizens, leaving the vulnerable without defenders and the powerful unchecked.
Mathew Kyalo Mbobu's legacy is written not only in his books or judgments, but in the thousands of students he taught, the colleagues he mentored, and the cases he resolved. His death is a call to action for justice, for accountability, and for a society where no professional should pay with their life for serving the law. The demand is clear: a transparent investigation, protection for legal practitioners, and a renewed commitment to human rights and the rule of law.
Let us honor his life by insisting that justice in Kenya is never silenced. Thank you for watching. If our video resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing to stay updated. Join our community in the comments to share your insights and foster discussions that drive positive change. See you next time.